soul-stealing magi.
Flesh-eating creeps.
Yeah, it's just another day at the office for the madhouse. My werewolf partner and I attempt to keep the peace without being torn to pieces. Weep at the wonder.
Howl at the horror.
And keep the light on. It's gonna get dark. This is the 100-Handed.
Lost souls. Episode 9. Out of Her Mind.
What? Where am I? Last thing I remember, Lily and I were working a job out at the retirement home. God, my head hurts. Hello? I'm trapped, aren't I?
Just a little bit.
You're a magi.
And you're observant. You have something I need.
And what's that?
The mind of an Imagomancer. I'm going to break you open like an egg.
Breaking things is my specialty.
Oh, my, Michael. This world belongs to me. We have all the time in the world for me to do what needs to be done. You can make this easy on yourself, or you can make it one long, never-ending nightmare.
When Wexler and Vasquez find out that I'm not dead, when they discover that you've taken my psyche, they'll come for me. Do your worst, bitch.
Believe me, I'll do worse than you can imagine.
Machine Yearning, Hard Boot, coming to a theater near.
Yeah.
Hey, V. How's everything been?
Oh, just spent half a year hiding out with a case of werewolf puberty from hell. I can't say that the locals are exactly fond of me.
Good to see you haven't dulled your sense of humor.
I keep it sharpened on the twin strops of coffee and resentment. What's this about? We haven't spoken in too long, feels like.
It's ready. Is that Veronica?
What's going on?
Solomon synthesized a solution to Lily Thomas's catatonia, supposedly. It'll work, I think.
Never letting you near the Inklings again.
Why haven't you all used it yet?
We wouldn't start without you. You and I are taking point on the investigation. won't hurt Lily.
I'm touched. What's the plan?
Solomon will kick things off when you get here.
Tell her to hurry up.
Good to see nobody has changed in the past half year.
I'll text you some additional instructions after we hang up.
Tell her to pick up some vampire blood on the way. That's not even necessary.
Okay, I'm gonna have to let you go, so Vasquez and Solomon don't tear each other to pieces. Ezra's been doing some additional research on the 100-handed, and some of the details about them are pretty goddamn intense. For such a large group, they've managed to keep themselves fairly secretive. But what we found out so far
Nagging?
ain't pretty.
Who knows they have sexism where you come from? But then
Christ,
again,
Wexler.
I'm
This is a hell of a lot to drop on a girl given we haven't exactly kept in touch. I almost thought,
What?
I don't know, that Madhouse was done with me. Kinda hoped it was done with me.
Well, I'm glad to disabuse you of that notion. Come on back, V. We've got work to do. Weep at the wonder.
Howl at the horror. Can't say I'll miss this place. Let's get some tunes going.
Tribute the success of mankind. For joining us.
You got walls and a roof.
Yeah, this'll do.
Over there. Oh, Wexler. Either of you mind lending a hand? Vasquez?
Rank has its privileges.
Solomon?
And I'm preparing the psyches for the last bit of processing. You don't want your lungs to explode when you inhale the final product, do you?
No.
I can't believe y'all would start the party without me.
V, give me a hand, would you?
Great to see you too, partner.
It really is good to see you too.
Whoa there, Wexler. Easy. This is oddly emotional coming from you.
You didn't have to spend half a year with these goons as company.
Boss?
V, good to see you're well.
And how's my favorite extra-dimensional being that lacks any sort of recognizable moral compass?
You mean me? I've been fine. Just fine. Doing quite a bit of interesting research. After this, if you want to stick around and help, I could run a few experiments.
Oh, no. Give me a few days before you start animal testing on me, okay?
Of course, Wexler. Bring the tattoo kit over here, would you?
Okay, is nobody going to address the elephant in the room? What are we doing with Lily Thomas's unconscious body?
Drafted Thomas has been trapped in the center of Soul for going on 6 months now. Give or take a few days.
Through some strenuous trial and error, I have managed to take the psyches the two of you recovered and did some work on them.
Work.
Not now, Wexler. I'll ask that you keep your opinions on our methods to yourself.
Naturally.
As a creature of the glimmer, I'm able to work with the psyches in a way that the magi and the Imagomancers are unable to. If the gloom is the force of darkness, chaos, boundlessness, then the glimmer is the force of order, beauty, symmetry. That is to say, I shall lead her out of the dark swamp she has lost herself in, and back into the light of day. I've tinkered with the psyches that you recovered from North Carolina. Done a little. Oh, well, you wouldn't really understand. But I've basically released the personalities of the trapped psyches so that they can go on to whatever fate awaits them. The residue, however, is ours for the using.
I'll admit, Solomon, I was irate before. I thought we were going to be destroying the psyches.
Oh, we're trying to save souls, Wexler. Not ruin them.
Vasquez didn't have to make it sound so sinister. And they still lost their lives. I don't know how to feel about that.
Feel nothing if you have to. We have a job to do.
Yeah. So, how does this work, Saul?
Basically, the half year that has elapsed has allowed me to safely free the personalities from their imprisonment, free from their willful interference. I can use the residual energy as I see fit. In this case, a way to force entry into Lily's mind. Drafted Wexler, using the tattoo I left on him, will inhale the composite psyche that I've created. Then breathe it into Lily Thomas.
Breathe it in, huh? Looks like you get to be Prince Charming.
It's not like that.
Vasquez, pass me one of those ink vials.
Here.
Thank you. A little clumpy. V, pass me the Ignis Gehenna.
The what?
The cabinet with the glass window. Don't spill it unless you want to dissolve your foot into its constituent parts.
Okay, I think I got it.
Bring it here. We only need a drop or two. If it overflows the ink cup, we'll probably need a new building.
Jeez, no pressure, guys.
That's enough. Enough.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Is it always this stressful?
All in a day's work.
Test. Yes, the ink looks sufficiently thinned now. Let's run it a few more times. The Ignis Gehenna must fully dilute itself. Despite what you think, V, I am not in the business of melting my Imagomancers. if I can help it.
Okay, Vasquez, this is what you dedicated your life to?
I'm well aware of Solomon's shortcomings. Solomon, status?
The next step is to use the ink of mind to construct a ritual space. I'm sure you've heard of the basics of magic.
Salt, chalk, circles, talking cats, flying broomsticks.
Lily Thomas's body will serve as the ritual space itself. Although her mind is sealed off, her body provides us an entry point. When I've completed inking her, Wexler will use the specially prepared composite psyche and breathe it into her. At that point, it will be undrafted Thomas to find her way back from the center.
Wait, so she isn't going to wake up immediately?
Imagomancer training is thorough. She sealed herself up tight in the center of Soul. The only thing we can do is serve as a beacon for her. Drafted Wexler.
Ready when you are.
There is the composite receptacle. Whenever you are ready, transfer it into her.
Here goes. Breath beyond breath. Tender wind. Mend the mind, the psyche bed.
Now breathe it in.
That's about all I had in me.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Solomon, but it's all on her now, right?
That is so engraved. That is so. Good luck, Lily Thomas. You will need it.
The 100-Handed is a Madhouse radio production. Created and written by Tom Trest. Directed by Brooke Pillafont. Original score by Drew Griffith and Ian Flores. Theme music by Ian Flores. Audio engineering by Tom Trest. Featuring the voice of Gage Richter as Evan Wexler. Brooke Pillafont as V. Stephen Cruiser as Michael Washington. Kimberly Gates as Maya. Cynthia Cruiser as Solomon. Dana Williams as Vasquez. The 100-Handed. Lost Souls.